Assalamu alaikum. This session I'm going to talk about how to insert a table of content and also a table of pictures or maps or anything else. So let's start with firstly adding titles. Normally for each piece of work we have titles and subtitles. So here for example I have chapter 1 introduction, chapter 2 summary, discussions, result 1 and result 2. So let's say those are headings and subheadings. So for example, chapter 1, highlight it and then I need to give it heading number 1. If you go back to my previous session about headings or styles, you will know how to modify these and customize it. So here I will select heading 1. Introduction, I can make it as heading number 2. Uh, Chapter 2, then go back again, heading number 1. Summary, I can make it as heading number 3. Discussions again, heading number 3. Result 1, heading 4. And result 2, I make it also heading 4. So these are my titles, headings, and subheadings. Now I want to have a table of content of all of these headings. So I want to add it here. So once I finish highlighting and applying styles for each title, now I will go to this. And now I will go to reference from the menu, and then here you have this icon table of content. From here you can either select one of these predefined or default table of content. For example, this one. Quickly you will see that all of these titles now becomes as a table of content, chapter 1, page number 2, introduction, chapter 2, and so on. So now you can see that I have these three or two levels, three levels. Chapter 1 was heading 1, introduction heading 2, and summary and discussion heading 3. But result 1 and 2 did not appear. Why? Because I just used the default in the table of content. So now let's go back to the reference table of contents, and then I will go to the custom table of content. Now you will see this window. Here you have show levels. So now it's by default it only allows to show 3 levels. So I can increase it to show me 4 levels. Now if I go to OK, then replace the table of content. Yes. Now I can see result 1 and 2. So now I have 4 levels. Level 1, level 2, level 3 and level 4. So now you can see all of them. Now let's say that, for example, from chapter 2, this content moves to another page. And for example, the summary also moved to a different page. Now they're supposed to be in different page numbers. So if I go back to my table of content, still the page numbers did not update. So just go here and then right click and then select update field. Then update page numbers only, then OK. See now I can see number 1, 2, and 3. Now updated. Let's say, for example, here, summary. I change the title to summary of the result. And also for the discussion of the research questions. So now I have changed on these titles. Now if I go back to my table of content, still those titles, they are not updated. So again, right click and then go to the update field. Sorry, I need to type click here. Or even here update table. Then I will select update entire table. Then OK. Now see, summary of the result, discussions of the research question. So all of these now updated. Now let's say that I want also to have a table of maps or pictures and so on. So let's say, for example, for maps, here I have already added picture 1 and I give it a title, car, picture map 1, Oman, picture 2 and also map 2. So now I have pictures and maps. So let's say, for example, I would like to add a table of pictures. I will go to the home menu and then see if I have a style for pictures. I cannot see a style called pictures. Now I need to create a style and then I will call it pictures. Then okay. Now I'll go to the picture number 1, the first picture here, then highlight it and then select the style picture. Then I go again for the picture number 2. This is picture number 2. Highlight it and then give it a style of pictures. Once I finish applying style for all the pictures that I have in my file, then I will go back here under the table of pictures, put my mouse here. Again, I will go to the reference, then table of contents, and now I will go to the custom table of contents. Now, from here, I will go to the options. And from here, you will see the styles that all styles that you have in your file. And then under heading 1, 2, and 3, you will see number 1, 2, 3. I will go to delete those numbers. So delete them. Then I will go down until I see pictures here. Picture, then I will give it number 1. It has to do by this way. Then okay. And now even here I can also select the format of my table of content, leaders. Now I selected pictures. So then I will go to OK. This is a very important message. Replace this table of content. This is highlighted. Now I select no. I don't want to place that table because I want to create a new table for pictures. So I will select no. Now the previous table of content is there, but here now I have the table of pictures. See now, I see that result 1 and 2 appearing in the table of pictures. This is one mistake because I did not remove number 4. So I'll go back to the table of content, then custom table of content. Here from the options, it's supposed to delete 1, 2, 3. I think heading number 4 is there. Yeah, this is I forget to delete it. That's why it was appearing on the table of pictures. Now just I will give number 1 for the picture, then OK, and here I select this one, formal style, then OK, and here replace no. So this is the new table of pictures. Let me delete it. Sorry for that, just I forgot to delete it first. So first I need to delete this one, then just go back to do it again. Quickly, table of contents, custom table of content, options, delete those. And then picture, I'll give it number 1. Okay, okay, and then no. So now you can see picture 1, car, and picture 2, 3. The same with the updating, you can do it. Now let's say, for example, I want to have the table of maps. Again, first, what I need to do, I need to have a new style. I will call it maps. So from the home menu here, there is no style called maps. So firstly, I need to create a new style. I will call it maps. Then, okay, so you can see it here. Now I'll go to my maps and then apply the style. So here the first map and its title. So I highlight it, then apply the style. Click on the style. Then I will go to the second map here, map number 2. Then again map. And now I have those two maps. Now I'll go back under this table of maps here. Then again repeat the same reference table of contents. Then go to the custom table of contents. From here we'll go direct to options. And again delete those numbers for heading 1, 2, 3, and 4 if there's no. So I'll go back down to the maps here, maps. Then I will put number 1. Then okay, okay. And again here replace, select no. Now you'll see that I have table of maps with the numbers and so on. The same if, for example, map number 1, or yeah, this map number 1, move to another page. From page number 5, move it to page number 6. So if I go back to the table of maps, here you'll see the table of maps. Number 1 is under page number 5. So I need to update it. So just right click here and then update field, update page numbers only. Now you see it updated, number 6 and number 7. So this is how to create table of content, table of maps, table of pictures, tables of anything. Just you need to create a style and then apply it, and you can create those tables of content. Thank you very much.